This is Marissa with theumbriansewist. Thank you for joining me today. I have a fabric haul for you. I may have to split this into two parts because I ordered quite a lot of fabric from probably my favorite fabric store, which is Driessen Stoffen in Holland. They have beautiful, beautiful quality fabric at crazy reasonable prices. And they are bringing out new fabric on their website almost daily. So I end up for like months at a time having a basket that I just keep adding to, and then procrastinate about purchasing. So the items that I have here have been more or less, some of them in my basket for probably 6 to 8 weeks. And what made me finally pull the trigger is that rather a lot of the fabrics that I had are by a company called I think it's called Little Darling. And Driessen Stoffen put them on sale for $4.50 a meter. So I already had I think 5 or 6 of those in my cart, and I thought, yeah, good enough. And I pressed order. So I have the bill here, and will do my best to try and find the items and tell you what I paid for them. So the first thing I bought was a lot of thread. So I bought, I don't know, a ton of different colors. That is one thing with ordering fabric and threads online, is just matching them properly, because it is quite difficult sometimes. And so basically this is a brand of thread called Goldman. These are each 200 meters of polyester thread, and those cost €1.80 each. And as you can see, I bought a whole number of them, just different shades of blues and things that I use the most of. I sew a lot with blue, and so I have, you know, lots of different versions. This is a larger one. That one is 400 meters, and I believe that one was, they didn't have that size in many, otherwise I would have gotten those. But the larger size thread was $2.50. So again, very reasonably priced. So I got a whole bunch of thread. So that's the first thing. Should put that here. Okay, now on to the fabric. So I'm actually going to try to go in order here so that I don't get lost. So the first thing that I purchased was a Bengaline stretch black, okay? And I have it here. And it is just a black fabric. Now, this has a lot of stretch, a lot more than I was expecting. I was thinking it was going to just be like a, you know, a minor stretch. So that's quite a lot of stretch. So that's a difficult one to figure out what to sew with, because it's like too much stretch, I would suggest, for a woven, but doesn't have a ton of drape. It's quite thick. I think there's a rather high polyester content. Now this I purchased 3 meters of, and it was €3 a meter. So it wasn't exactly expensive, and I will find something to do with it. I did buy it to make a pair of pants. So I will give it a go. I just have to be aware of that very big stretch content. So I'm just gonna put that on the floor. So the next item that I bought was this gorgeous Punta di Roma Ponte, which with this, what they call a foil. So you can see, it's hard to say, like the color sort of changes as you move it, but I thought that was absolutely gorgeous, and it is a beautiful fabric. It's a ponte, so it's a nice thickness. Not a ton of stretch, but certainly enough. I bought this with a sort of bomber jacket in mind. Thought that'd be quite cool. So yeah, enough stretch for that. Now I will be recording after this video a plans video for the autumn. So believe it or not, I purchased a lot of this with plans in mind. However, I'm not gonna like cover all that on this video because that would just make it take way too long. So I'm just gonna share the fabric on this video, and then the next video I'm gonna show you fabric with patterns. So this particular fabric, I bought 2.2 meters and it was €4 a meter. I just thought that was so pretty just because, again, it sort of changes color. It's like gold, bronze, silver. So I thought that was really pretty. And I would look forward to making something with that. Okay, so the next item is a jacquard jersey, okay? And that is this one, and it's gray. So the jacquard part, now actually I need to move this closer because this is extremely awkward. But the problem is there's so many fabrics. Okay. Okay, excuse me, moving you closer. Okay, so this is really pretty jacquard. So this is the sort of jacquard, I believe, because jacquard's like a raised element. The back of the fabric is like this gray color. But I thought that would be really nice for a cardigan. Has a nice amount of stretch. Yeah, 4-way stretch. And I just thought it was quite interesting. With these little raised bits here. I purchased 2.2 meters and it was €2.50 a meter. Now all of their fabrics are pretty wide. Let's see. I would say at least 150. So 2.2 is a lot. So yeah, I just thought that was really interesting and a very good price. Okay, next is a very pretty blue Ponte di Roma. And again, similar to the other, but this is like a navy blue. And so everything is navy blue. So it doesn't necessarily change color, but I just thought that was absolutely gorgeous. This one is a little bit thinner and it's quite drapey as well. It's got a nice stretch, 4-way, which is great. So it's stretchier for sure than the other. And I just thought that was absolutely gorgeous. And I wear a lot of blue. So I just thought that was sort of a nice solid, but with a little interest with the animal print. So yeah, that's lovely. Did I just say? I can't remember. So I got 2.2 meters and that was 4 per meter. So €8.80 for that. Okay, then I purchased a beautiful cotton poplin, which has a name of Spring Flora, and you'll see why. And this was on sale for €2.95 per meter, and I bought 4 meters. And I think this is absolutely gorgeous. Now, it's definitely shouting spring flowers. You've got all the different colors. You got purples and yellows, and but it is just a beautiful fabric. And I do have the Lyra pattern. I know I said I wasn't going to talk about patterns, but I would like to make a Lyra this autumn. And I thought, hopefully, assuming that works, I could make this, which would be nice in the spring and the summer. But yeah, I just thought that was so pretty. And with it being at such a good price, I thought I would pick that up. So that is that one. I'm dumping them on the floor because I have to wash them all. Okay. Now we are into some French terry, which is under this pile. So excuse me for a minute. Now, this is a fleeced, a brushed. They say brushed, but I would sort of say it's more fleeced back, but it's like a thin fleece. And this is it. It's red with these pink, I would say, animal print. And it's lovely. It's soft, brushed, I guess they say. So it's very fleecy, but not too thick. And just gorgeous. I thought that was cool. Now, I did my colors recently, and I'm considered a warm winter. So it's got nice stretch, not crazy amounts, but nice stretch. And anyways, warm winter or cool winter? I think warm winter. And apparently this is one of the colors, or both of these, the pink and the red. So I thought that was very pretty. And what did I get? So I'll tell you. So I got 1.6 meters, and this was $5.95 a meter. So this was $9.52 for this. And of course, a lovely sweater, I believe, would be appropriate. Now, I am going to make a jacket, and I needed to get a lining. Okay, so I have the lining and the jacket material, and I purchased a fake fur in purple, and here it is. And it is so soft. I'm so excited. In like a purpley aubergine color. I mean, it would just make a nice blanket. It's lovely. It's not too thick. Looks like it will be pretty easy to sew with. Ooh, is it stretchy? Oh dear. Yeah, it's a bit stretchy. Didn't think it would be. Interesting. Not too stretchy. Hopefully that won't be a problem. I did want to make the paper cut jacket. Can't remember. Again, I'll talk about it in my plans video. But I purchased this, the right amount of this to make that. It's got kind of like a pattern on it, and it's incredibly soft, and I thought that would be perfect. And then for the lining, I purchased this. Now, it's not the greatest, but it's fine. It's just a 100% polyester dark purple lining. I got 2 meters of this. It was $1.99 a meter. And this lovely fake fur, I got 2.5 meters. And this was $2.99 a meter. So an incredibly good price, and soft and luxurious. And I shall enjoy making a jacket out of that. Look at that. Nice. Okay. Now, I liked that brushed French terry so much that I decided to purchase it in another colorway. Now, I really liked this. The blue and the yellow. I just thought the yellow popped so much. And again, it is lovely brushed on the back. You can see here. And as a reminder, this was for, oh, interesting. No, this is, see, the problem is this is in, this is not in English, and so there's no picture, so I'm having to guess. Okay, so this is clearly the same price as the other one, $5.95 per meter, and I believe I got 2.2 meters. Okay, so that's that one. Now, this is the one I believe, which I got. This is a French terry. Interesting, don't know. Anyway, French terry, I intended to get a sweatshirting, a thin sweatshirting for my husband to make him a sweatshirt, and I think I ordered this by accident. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous, beautiful quality. This is $4.50, I believe, $4.50 meter, but I really have no idea at this point. Let's see. Okay, I'm back. I'm gonna look into this because I purchased sweat stuff, which is like sweatshirting material. This is definitely French terry, so I don't believe that is what I ordered. So I'm gonna look into that. Anyway, now we are on to the beautiful Little Darling fabrics. Now, I'm going to say, I'm not going to name any names, but I saw a lot of these fabrics on other websites for, I kid you not, I paid $4.50 a meter. I'm pretty sure I saw them for $16.95. And in fact, that's where I saw them in the first place. And I'm not going to name names, but the first fabric I saw on someone else's website was this. I just really liked that. Now this is a beautiful fleece-backed sweatshirting. Again, The brand is this Little Darlings, very cute, gorgeous quality. I paid €4.50 a meter for this. I purchased 2.2 meters, I believe, and so $9.90 for this. Again, this was either $16.95 or $18.95 on another website. And I just think it's gorgeous. Would be nice for my son, for me. Just thought, I love the colors. Really, really pretty. So very excited about that. I then purchased another Little Darling. Now this is super cool. This is a French terry. However, the pattern is printed on the looped back side. So I'm not sure. You can kind of see that. That is the loop back. And then if I flip it up, that's the smooth side. So I just really liked it. I loved all the blues. And again, this was $4.50 per meter. Now, let's see, how wide are these fabrics? I'd say they're pretty wide. I'd say they're 150. So yeah, so just thought that was absolutely beautiful. Good for like a hoodie or something like that. I need to find a good hoodie pattern for adults. Then the next one, I just could not resist. This is also a French terry where the pattern is printed on the loop back side, but look at those colors. I want to make a hoodie for myself out of this. Absolutely beautiful. I don't know, it's just a bit crazy, but I just really like them. And again, this is a Little Darling, €4.50. I just really like that. I absolutely want to make a hoodie out of that one. Okay, there is quite a bit more. Now, the other one I saw on the No Named website was this one. Okay, this is another beautiful fleeced back jersey. And my son really liked that. So I got, I believe, maybe 1.5 meters of this for something for him. And again, it's a Little Darlings. And then the last one was this, and this is just a plain jersey. These quality of these fabrics is incredible. And I just thought that was really pretty. It's like surfers with waves. And, but I cannot tell you how soft these fabrics are. And I just feel very fortunate to have gotten my hands on them. So all of those Little Darling fabrics were $4.50. I just feel like, what a deal. Okay. We are on the final stretch, okay? The next one I got is a beautiful 100% viscose. This is the only viscose I got in this super fun print. I just thought those colors were really fun. Now, I got a lot of animal print in this order. The quality of this viscose is incredible. It's so soft. It is not too thin at all. You can't see through it. Beautiful drape. Just an absolutely beautiful quality. And I purchased 3 meters, and that was €3 a meter. So I just really liked those colors. I thought it was super fun. No idea what I'm gonna make with it. Okay, then I purchased these 2 fabrics that were on sale for $2.99. I got 2 colorways. This is the first one. Now, this is very interesting because on one side, you can see it's this knit, and on the other side, it's like a toweling. I just quite like the colors. So that's like a pink colorway with gray and white. And I also got the blue and yellow and gray colorway. And again, I just thought that was quite interesting. I'd not seen something like that before. But yeah, it's just like a toweling on one side and then a smooth knit on the other. Nice stretch one way. This both stretch both ways, but yeah, it's a nice knit, nice weight, not too thick. But thought that would be a bit of fun. Okay. Last few here, I've got what they call an Ottoman rib jersey, which is this. I wanted to make, this is a navy blue, and I thought I'd make like some sort of turtleneck out of this because I thought it was quite pretty. This was expensive. This was more expensive. This was $8.95 per meter, and I got 1.6 meters because I've never sewn with this, and I thought it would be fun to give it a try. So it's got a pretty stripe, nice navy blue, and yeah, I will be making a turtleneck. Then the last two items are for my husband. So I bought him the Wardrobe by Me tropical shirt, and I wanted to get a plain color fabric to test it out on. This is just a navy. Okay, I bought 2.2 meters, and that was $4.95 a meter. It's just a nice cotton poplin in a navy, very nice quality, not see-through. And so that will be the test. And the final version is this very loud tropical fabric that he liked. And I thought it was beautiful with nice hibiscus flowers, fern, leaves, very bright and vivid colors. So I wanted to test it out before I use this. And this was a $4.50 meter. And again, I got 2.2 meters. But yeah, very nice quality. And yes, that is it. So I guess I did that in one video. Probably went a bit quick, but I do have plans, believe it or not, for quite a few of those. I am, as I mentioned in my last video, trying to sort of decide what I'm sewing, but at the same time plan outfits so that things go together. And so you'll see that I actually got quite a few solids, and that is on purpose because I have a lot of fabric here already that has patterns. And like I said, I really want to make sure that I get a wardrobe that has a bunch of stuff that goes together. Anyway, I really appreciate you joining me today. Like I said, I will be coming out with a video very, very shortly with my plans for the autumn. And I will be showing you both the patterns and the fabric that I plan to make. But thank you all for joining, and I hope you're well, and I hope you have a great rest of your week. Bye.